Hi guys, it's Jazz and I'm here at my work desk, which is also my kitchen. There's been a lot of things going on in my life since I first started my YouTube journey about 2.5 months ago. In fact, as you can tell, this side of my face is a little bit puffy and I got some cuts going on here because I just had surgery, oral surgery. I had an implant removed. I had a really terrible experience with a dentist and an oral surgeon, and I actually just had an implant removed. So it was a really intense surgery and just a really long process. I'm gonna be talking about that in my blog, just a lot of the stuff that has transformed me through this really challenging obstacle and experience that I've had with my mouth and my teeth. I'm okay and I'm on my way to recovery, and I actually am so grateful for everything in my life right now, and that's really what inspired me to make this video today, because I just realized that I haven't done a progress report on just all the things that have been happening, shaping around my career and my life, my friends, and this journey of creating a career that is based on my own terms, but also so meaningful, fulfilling, and lucrative. If you're an entrepreneur out there or you are wanting to become an entrepreneur, I'm sure you know that it's not easy and that it's a passion that drives you, and every day is different, and I'm so grateful to be on this journey and share it with you. Today I just got back from volunteering. I volunteer every Thursday at the Downtown Women's Center, where I help women who are transitioning from homelessness. I help them with their resumes, I teach them basic computer skills in the Learning Center, and every single time I go there I am just so floored with just gratitude for where I am and all the resources and friends that I have. But I'm also so humbled, and I just am so moved by the people there who I get to work with, who are just as passionate about thriving and just creating a life for themselves. It really just made me realize on the way home how proud of myself that I am for all the things, little or big or small, all of these things that I've accomplished, that I said I wanted to do in the last 2.5 months and I've actually done. And then I thought about, oh my god, I need to do a progress report for my YouTube channel. So if you haven't seen any of my other videos, please watch the playlist How to Land Your Dream Job, because it explains everything that I'm doing right now and the different goals that I have for myself and how I'm tracking my goals. And so I just wanted to kind of go over a little bit of it, just to give you guys an update, and also just have some time for myself to reflect on how amazing and truly surprising life can be sometimes when you just let it go. This month I wrote a blog post about Mercury in retrograde and just how all these crazy things were happening around me with my computer and technology. But outside of what wasn't working, there was so much working, and I really just had to step back and really be grateful. On the work front, I've been getting so much work as a freelancer, doing everything from social media to filming. One of my dear friends, Shameless Maya of the YouTube channel Shameless Maya, I met her working at Tony and Guy. So I did meet her in a professional setting, but we became friends, and she is just such an amazing inspiration to me. And so it was such an honor to work with her on her last video. That was definitely one of the highlights of my month, just being able to be super creative with her and just be in her genius realm. Such a great experience, and I'm so grateful for that. Some other work that I've been doing is social media consulting, but the thing that I'm most excited about is this big project that I'm working on, where I am creating and collecting all of my social media and YouTube expertise into a video series that I'm going to be launching on my website and even on Udemy, which is an educational platform where you can learn anything. And I'm so excited because I have so many hours logged of just working on social media for brands and growing YouTube channels. This is my third or fourth YouTube channel that I've been a part of and began growing. This is the only one that I've had for myself, but I have grown the Tony and Guy YouTube channel. I've grown another martial arts channel and some other beauty channels. It's been such an amazing journey growing these communities and knowing that so many people are affected and inspired and learning from these channels. I had to do it myself. And I'm so excited because this is something I'm really passionate about, and I intend on doing workshops, and I really can see this becoming a really lucrative career for me. So if you guys have any questions out there about YouTube, how to start a channel, how to film, I am building all this curriculum, and I'd love to know your questions so I can make sure to answer them there. I'm also going to start uploading more videos, techie videos, so that you guys can learn more about what I do for a living, because I know that a lot of people who watch YouTube are also interested in starting channels themselves. I have a lot of other career opportunities that I'm always just opening for myself because I'm interested in everything. And this is a conversation that I was also having with my girlfriend last night, just talking about what do you do when you're passionate about so many things and it's so hard to focus. One of my favorite advices on this is that not to be bogged down or discouraged if you have so many passions, and you don't really necessarily need to focus on one. Because if you are equally passionate about so many different things and you spend time in each of those things, eventually you will become good at every single one of them. One of my goals was to become a yoga instructor, and I'm so excited because I'm deep in yoga teacher training right now, and it is really transforming my life. It is my 5th week, and it's a 12-week course at the Yoga Collective in Venice Beach, and I'm so grateful because I love my teachers, and I highly recommend doing yoga teacher training if you are interested in deepening your knowledge of yoga, and obviously if you're interested in training, because it is the best way to really understand what you can get out of yoga and how to, obviously instruct other people, but really learn what yoga is all about. Not that there's a right or wrong way to do yoga, but the best way that your body can do yoga. How to really use the challenges and obstacles in my life for fuel and balance, and to live in the flow. And I know these are all buzzwords that you hear in yoga all the time, but it's like every single time I go to class, these words mean something completely different to me, and that change in perspective is invaluable. So there's that, there's the YouTube thing, and there's just so much aligning for me right now that I can't necessarily name all of them, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of a progress report on where I am. It didn't just show up out of nowhere. It was a really, really challenging month. I was able to learn a lot, especially through this operation on my mouth. I've just learned so much about not letting my circumstances rule my life. For the longest time, I had felt like a victim of my circumstance for the surgeon who worked on me and who basically bailed on me. I blamed it on that person for the longest time, and it wasn't a right choice for them to make, but it's also this is my life, and with the removal of this implant, I was really able to just release that idea that I'm a victim. And we always have the choice. We always have the choice to not let our circumstances rule our lives. And that is such an empowering lesson that I was able to learn this month. And I think because I was able to really grasp that and exercise it, I was also able to align so many other things in my life and understand that I really am the creator of my destiny. So there are so many other things I'd love to talk about, but I think I'm going to include them in a blog post So thank you again so much for watching, and remember to just keep doing what you're doing, because that's what we're all doing, and the world really appreciates an original. And when you can really just put your best smile and your best light out there, you're going to thrive and you're gonna learn a lot, and when you see everything as a lesson in life, nothing can touch you. So have a beautiful week and many blessings to you. Us personal growth junkies are truly kind of like zombies when it comes to personal growth. We fiend on it.